Hello, all of you wonderful dog lovers. Thanks for following me. I appreciate you. So I'm making this video today. It's going to talk about dogs, puppies that jump on you, which means they'll jump on your guest. Worse, they jump up and nip at your clothes or your hands, which means they're going to do that to your guest. And why they also can be very mouthy when you're petting them. So let's start with the whole jumping thing. A lot of trainers will say, turn your back to them. That's very generic. And this is going to go with the different ages of, if it's a very young puppy and the puppy jumps on you. When a puppy jumps up and puts their paws on their owner, it's very tempting to pet that puppy because it's cute at the time. The problem is over time, it's no longer cute. And that's also going to make a difference in, are we talking about a 10-pound Chihuahua or a 110-pound dog? So, people tend to give small dogs a lot more leeway. So, if the puppy is very young and they jump on you, you can actually turn away from them, again, depending on their age, and that can be anywhere from, 4 months and younger. And some puppies will get that very quick, as long as you don't confuse them by they jump on you sometimes and you pet them. So for a puppy that just comes up and jumps on you and you're like, and you turn your back, that works for some puppies. Now, once a puppy gets over a certain age and a puppy jumps on you, that behavior, a lot of times when you turn your back, appears as weakness. I cannot tell you how many people are like, especially when they're big dogs. At 6 months to a year old, the owner turns their back and the dog just rakes their nails right down the back of them. So for a dog that jumps up on you at a certain age, you can do simple little correction. Some people will put their knee up. I don't advise that. I use a very different type of correction. It's a very simple one, and dogs and puppies get it very, very quick, and it does not physically or psychologically harm them. The same now, when a dog jumps up and bites at their owners, that is even worse when you either try to ignore that behavior. I spoke with a client a couple of days ago, and her dog is extremely bad about jumping up and biting her hands or her clothes. And I asked her, I said, what do you do when he does that? And the advice that she got from a trainer, now the reason why I say advice is the trainer never saw the dog doing it because the trainer told her to bring the dog to her facility. Well, that's not real life for the puppy or the owner. So of course the puppy's not going to jump up and bite. So she suggested either when the puppy jumps up and bite to throw a treat down, or because normally the puppy bites her when he wants her to engage in play. So is that, or grab a toy and you toss the toy. So who's training who here? That's the kind of behavior, if I'm talking to someone over the phone, they're explaining that to me. This is why I come into the home to help their owners, their dogs. That is real life. That is real life for everyone. So that type of behavior. A dog needs to understand very clear from you what you like, what you don't like. You have to be very clear. I mean, it's the same for humans. You know, we can't guess what someone likes and what they don't like. They have to be very clear to us. We have to be very clear to them. So, and the mouthiness thing, I'll tell you this. When you go, it's very simple when you start off with a puppy. Now, if you get a rescue that's doing that, most likely that's because somebody played with them with their hands or they did this instead. When you go to pet a puppy and they lay there like, oh, that's so nice, I'm really enjoying that. Awesome. But when you go to pet a puppy and the puppy immediately opens their mouth and starts doing that, what do most people do? They try to move their hands to a different position. So the puppy thinks, well, this is a great game of me trying to get your hands, when instead of when they go to pet the puppy and the puppy opens their mouth, just do a simple and stop petting them. Like, just stop petting them, stand up, walk away. For a very young puppy, under the age of 3 to 4 months, they're going to figure out that is what causes them to be ignored. So there's never one generic answer that fits all dogs and all puppies. They're all individuals. The behaviors are basically the same, but they're all individuals. So that's the topic of the video today. I hope that gave you a little bit of insight, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. Thanks. See you next time.